Hello, welcome to this episode of Thought Bubbles with Angie, CEO of Hollyoak. Today we're talking about social and emotional learning. Hi Angie, how are you?
Hi, I'm good, thanks, Janelle.
So social and emotional learning, a big topic in our schools. What is social and emotional learning? Just the skill sets, what does it mean to you?
Well, I guess for me and our experience, it's really about developing that strong sense of self, that self-awareness, those self-insights, being able to form relationships, all those critical skills that you need for later life to develop those healthy relationships with other people and essentially really to have a successful life.
So we see that social and emotional learning is on the school curriculum. Can you give us some examples of, the Hollyoak programs in schools that can teach these kids these skill sets?
Our Drumbeck Quest interactive video game is really just one of those perfect examples. It links to the national school curriculum and the WA school curriculum, and it's designed to help young people develop their social emotional learning skills. It's engaging, it has a whole range of challenges within the game that help young people problem solve and think critically, but also to develop those skills that I just described around social emotional well-being so that they become, I guess, more resilient over time. So it's very much in that preventative space.
Angie, what do you think the connection is between social and emotional learning, those skill sets, and mental health?
Well, we know from the literature, Janelle, that people who have better social emotional learning skills, who are more resilient, are more likely to have better mental health. And particularly, not just as a young person, but as they go throughout life, they're more able to deal with the challenges that face them in life. So it's a really important skill set to develop. And I guess with our Drumbeck Quest computer game, we're trying to encourage young people to develop those skills much earlier so they're able to cope better as they get older and face more challenges on their life's journey.
So all that information is not just relevant for children, but adults too, is that right?
Absolutely, yes. And we know from our Drumbeck program that it's running with, in the US in particular, with veterans, returned servicemen, and really helping them in that emotional regulation, where there might be some post-traumatic stress disorder, with people in the aged care sector, people from child trauma backgrounds. So it has that powerful impact much later in life as well.
So Angie, would it be fair to say that social and emotional learning provides an economic benefit for the community?
Oh, absolutely. We know from some research in the US that when we invest in social emotional learning programs, there's a return of up to $18 for every dollar invested in programs in that space.
So we've talked a bit about the individuals' benefits they gain from social and emotional learning. How about the benefits for the community in general?
Well, we know that if we invest in social emotional learning programs, particularly early, it has a significant impact on reducing violence in later life and violence that might also lead eventually to criminality.
Thank you, Angie. Some valuable insights there on social and emotional learning and the impact of the individual, community and society as a whole. This has been Thought Bubbles with Angie, CEO at Hollyoak.